Thanks for joining us from our studios in Israel. I'm Aaron Porras here with ILTV's Morning Briefing.
Former IDF soldier Elor AZARIA is making a last-ditch attempt to delay serving out his prison sentence. A military appeals court upheld his manslaughter conviction for killing an unarmed Palestinian attacker in the West Bank that had already been neutralized. AZARIA had tried to appeal the charges and lose his 18-month jail sentence, but the courts rejected his request in what is already proven to be one of the most controversial cases in Israel in recent memory. AZARIA has appealed to IDF Chief of Staff Gadi Eisenkot, begging for a reduced jail sentence, and now his lawyers are asking the military courts to delay the start of his prison time until Eisenkot announces his decision. AZARIA's attorney claims that the uniqueness of this case justified a unique delay, but we'll see what the judge says about the matter shortly. Israel has always had a tense relationship with its neighboring countries, and right now things are more tense than ever with Israel's two allied neighbors, Jordan and Egypt. Israel closed its embassy in Cairo last year due to escalating security concerns, which has made any progress in economic, civilian, or even political relations nearly impossible. But Prime Minister Netanyahu is apparently fine with this as long as security ties between Egypt and Israel remain strong. Details of a meeting between the Knesset Foreign Affairs Office and the Defense Committee are now emerging, revealing that although the Israeli government finds the lack of a true people's peace regrettable, they place relations with Egypt's army as much more important. Israel and Egypt signed a peace treaty back in 1979 and have since maintained a solid security cooperation to secure the Egyptian-Israel border, including the shared border with Gaza. But there hasn't been much progress on making peace between the citizens. Reports show that most Egyptians are happier without an Israeli embassy in Cairo at all at this time, showing just how far away a people's peace really is. This comes at a stressful time for Israeli-Jordanian relations as well. No one ever said diplomacy was easy here in the Middle East. While the pressure on Prime Minister Netanyahu in several ongoing criminal probes rises, his Likud party is now organizing a rally in support of their leader. All the Likud Knesset members and ministers have pledged to attend the demonstration, scheduled for Wednesday in Tel Aviv's Convention Center. Netanyahu is always and continues to deny any wrongdoing, asserting that the press is vilifying him with no evidence. His longtime friend and former Chief of Staff Ari Haro, though, has provided testimony to the state in exchange for immunity, and now it seems like the Israeli premier may need that support after all. Haro's testimony has reportedly strengthened the prosecutor's hand in both cases 1000 and 2000. In case 1000, Netanyahu and his wife Sarah are suspected of accepting expensive gifts costing an estimated hundreds of thousands of shekels. Sarah Netanyahu has also reportedly been indicted already for fraud, breach of trust, and misuse of public funds. Case 2000 involves a possible quid pro quo agreement with Yediot Achronot newspaper publisher Arnon Moses. State prosecutors have yet to press charges and indict the prime minister, but police have reportedly recommended filing an indictment against Netanyahu, and over half of Israelis polled said they don't believe that Netanyahu is innocent. A helicopter training mission in southern Israel took a tragic turn Monday night when the attack copter being flown crashed on base, killing the pilot. A crew member was also critically injured. In the early evening hours of Monday, the pilot reported that something was off during the test flight. Just moments later, as the pilot attempted to land, it crashed on the runway. This is the second crash in 2 weeks after an Apache helicopter was forced to make an emergency landing last week. And the emergency landing last week comes at the heels of a 2-month grounding over safety concerns with the Apache fleet. The cause of last night's crash has yet to be determined or released. Israeli triple jumper Hannah Kniazeva Minenko took 4th place in the IAAF World Championship Finals in London last night with an unbelievable 14.42 meters or 47.3 feet jump. Jumper Yulimar Rojas of Venezuela took gold in the women's category, with Colombia's Caterine Ibargüen and Kazakhstan's Olga Ripakova taking 2nd and 3rd place respectively. Though Minenko didn't place in the top 3, her performance was still incredible, especially considering she was reportedly recovering from an injury. Whatever the case, I'm sure she'll take gold next year.
That's all for now. I'm Aaron Porras, and see you later with our main daily broadcast from Israel at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.